Lil Durk's extravagant car collection. Durk Derek Banks, better known by his stage name Lil Durk, is an American rapper and singer who rose to prominence following the release of his mixtapes Signed to the Streets. So buckle up and welcome to yet another celebrity car collection. And now we'll be talking about Lil Durk. Cadillac Eldorado. This list begins with a vintage classic American muscle car. This Cadillac Eldorado featured a 5.4-liter V8 engine with 270 horsepower and a peak speed of 122 miles per hour, which Durk customized in candy red paint with unique wheels and a complete interior and exterior refurbishment. The Cadillac Eldorado is a two-door coupe with a front-mounted engine that drives the front wheels. The 7.7-liter engine is an 8-cylinder, normally aspirated, overhead valve unit that develops 375 bhp, 380 PS over 280 kW, at 4,400 RPM and 712 Nm at 3,000 RPM. A 3-speed automatic transmission transmits power from the engine to the wheels. The curb weight is listed as 2,130 kilograms. The maximum speed stated is 206 kilometers per hour, 128 miles per hour. His Cadillac Eldorado DeVille is alleged to have cost him over $70,000. Chevrolet Blazer. Well, it appears that someone's ambition of owning a monster truck is no longer a fantasy. The Chevrolet Blazer is next, which Durk painted black and turned into a monster truck. The 5.0-liter V8 engine in this Chevy Blazer produced over 170 horsepower. The Chevrolet Blazer has a striking outward appearance and an upmarket interior with premium features. With seating for up to 5 passengers and 64.2 cubic feet of adjustable cargo capacity, you can easily fit your family and your weekend goods. On some models, the Midnight Sport Edition and Redline Edition appearance packages allow you to stand out. The Chevrolet Blazer is a 5-seat mid-size SUV with front or all-wheel drive and a choice of 3 engines. A 193 horsepower 2.5-liter 4-cylinder is standard, but a 227 horsepower turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder and a 308 horsepower 3.6-liter V6 are also available. A 9-speed automatic gearbox is standard on all 3 engines, and the customization on the Chevy Blazer cost him almost $70,000. Lamborghini Aventador S. Next up is the Lamborghini Aventador S, which is driven by a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine that produces 769 horsepower and 719 Nm of torque and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds, with top speeds of 217 miles per hour. The Lamborghini Aventador is one of the few automobiles that has piqued the imagination of a whole generation. With a sleek and outlandish exterior that seems to have burst directly out of one's wildest imagination, the Aventador commands attention and adoration wherever it goes. There isn't a whole lot to say about this vehicle. It's that amazing, and if you see one, it'll take your breath away, and if you get one, it'll shake you from head to toe. This Lamborghini Aventador S Roadster has a 6.5-liter V12 engine with 729 horsepower and 690 Nm of torque, accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds, and has a top speed of 217 miles per hour. It cost Quavo over $450,000 due to the extensive customization, which included cool-looking paint and colored lighting underneath the car, as well as the interiors, and this Aventador S cost over $417,000. Lamborghini Urus. Next up is the Lamborghini Urus, which is driven by a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces 651 horsepower and 730 Nm of torque and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds, with a peak speed of 190 miles per hour. This Lamborghini Urus costs over $225,000 and has a unique approach to Lamborghini DNA that perfectly mixes design, performance, driving dynamics, and driving emotion. Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan follows next. The car is powered by a 6.7-liter turbocharged V12 engine that produces 563 horsepower and 850 Nm of torque and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds with a peak speed of 155 miles per hour. It cost more than $330,000. The Ghost and Phantom are Rolls-Royce limousine-like sedans, but the rich and famous, like the rest of the car-buying world, aren't as enamored with the three-box shape as they once were. To appease this subset of super consumers, Rolls-Royce built the Cullinan, the pinnacle of the SUV species. The name of this colossal vehicle is derived from a gigantic diamond, which is appropriate given its opulence and extravagant price. The Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament announces the owner's affluence, while the back seat appears to be a living room. The Rolls-Royce aims to justify its astronomical price tag by providing a smooth V12 engine and a relaxing ride. While customers may customize the cabin with their own preferences, some of the materials are troublesome, such as an inelegant digital instrument layout and an inflexible rear bench seat. The Cullinan in 2021, on the other hand, is a mobile castle that pampers riders and dazzles onlookers. Jeep Grand Cherokee. The very next vehicle on the list is one of the most powerful Jeeps ever constructed. This is the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, which is powered by a 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8 engine that produces a whopping 707 horsepower and 874 Nm of torque, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds, and has a top speed of 180 miles per hour. This Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk cost him over $100,000 with all of the customizations he had done to it. The Grand Cherokee L does not impress you with its outstanding looks right away. Instead, with a flat hoodline, thin headlamps, and a huge lower aperture behind the trademark 7-slat grille, it improves on its predecessor's tough look. Polished, silvery trim surrounds the grille components and lower aperture on this Overland variant. The fake chrome finish isn't our favorite, but it's a nice touch that some people may love when compared to other trims. The wheels are a pair of 20-inch 10-spoke pieces that complement the Grand Cherokee's personality well, and the velvet red color is standard on the Grand Cherokee despite being a $345 option. The gleaming front fascia continues down the side profile and over the trunk lid, and it doesn't get much better in the back. Thankfully, the compact LED taillights with the two-tone red and white housing take care of the majority of the styling. The cabin is spotless, with a combination of high-quality materials including aluminum, wood, and standard Napa leather on this Overland variant. Some flimsy plastics are within reach, and the wood on the steering wheel is plainly fake, but this is standard for the class. The center screen, on the other hand, is elegant. It's a 10.1-inch display that merges in with the center console. Dodge Challenger SRT. The famed Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, powered by the same 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8 engine that provides 717 horsepower with 875 Nm of torque and can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds with a peak speed of 199 miles per hour, is the final car on the list. A Challenger SRT Hellcat, on the other hand, cost more than $65,000. The 2021 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat has mastered Darwin's theory of evolution year after year, becoming an ever more fascinating automobile. Although the Hellcat engine, a supercharged 6.2-liter V8, remains at the heart of this big-body Dodge coupe, it now comes in 3 power outputs: 717, 797, and 807. The only other muscle car that comes close to these statistics is the 760 horsepower Ford Shelby Mustang GT500. The two-door Hellcat has a personality disorder, and its wide body kit, multiple style packages, and fondness for smoky burnouts have made it a YouTube sensation. The inside quality of the 2021 Challenger SRT Hellcat may not match the lineup's premium costs, but its visual presence and powerful engines do. It's one of the world's most powerful machines, and it looks like it.